Guys, welcome back to another Stacy Robo video. So today we are going to be taking a look at right now at the moment, which is the GDI meta deck, and we are going to be looking at Bike Rush's deck. And unfortunately, he does not have any replays for himself. So if you wanted to take a look at the deck and see how he plays it, which I tried to do, you see he's been playing Nod, so he doesn't have any replays. However, I've used this deck myself, and I have gotten let me actually go to my thing. So you see at the moment, you can see I am at Diamond 1. And Diamond 3 on my Nod. Don't worry about the Nod. I haven't farmed up, and I haven't had much time to actually grind a little bit now. But I have my Nod to Diamond 1, and I use this deck in. I have my GDI to Diamond 1. I've used this deck in Diamond 3, and yeah, that was at the beginning of the season, obviously. So a lot of players were down there with their avatars, and I absolutely dominated Diamond 3. Unfortunately, those replays are long gone since that was near the beginning of this month. And I meant to do this video like a little while ago. This is just a deck that I made, just a couple of defeats and loses. This all right here was in Diamond 2. I'd use this deck right here I'm using right here in Diamond 2, and then I was like, let me go ahead and finish it off, because obviously, like I said, those replays are long gone, so I have no way to use them. So I was just going to use these two right here, even though, yes, I went on a huge game streak. Like, at the moment, I'm still streaking from this game right here, but I went on way low. I think I went on like a 4, maybe 5 game streak, which yet again, that was at the beginning of the season, meaning those players had way high level cards than me. So we're gonna take a look here now. My War Dogs are way under leveled for this, and it kind of sucks. In this deck, like this, he actually has a really good deck to counter me, surprisingly enough, but he still lost. And this one I didn't manage to get a base rush off. However, in the second one, I did manage to get a base rush off. So I opened up with War Dogs. He opens up with Missile Troopers trying to rush my Harvester. And you can see he has level 10. I have level 8. So I already knew my War Dogs, especially with the nerfed War Dogs, that stand no chance against those guys. So even a double team, I would have like quadruple team them just to actually kill them. So he goes for my Harvester, my level 8 Harvester, taking a bunch of damage from his Missile Troopers, and I just let him take it. I just let the Harvester just take the hits, and then I build a Shockwave. The Shockwave pretty much obviously counteracts all his stuff, so he can't get to my Harvester at this point. So now, the early games, I've saved my Harvester. He goes into a Talon. So I saved up. I actually already had spent Tiberium on going for another War Dog. I was guessing he was gonna build a Flame Trooper, but he didn't. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, I go into straight to a Pitbull. The Pitbull is gonna take out the Talon, while my Shockwaves take out the Missile Trooper, and you can see here I saved my Harvester from utter destruction, which is really good. Now, the MLRS is actually very useful. I've used them quite a bit in this deck here, and they're really good. I was thinking about swapping out War Dogs, but I didn't. I do get the first missile, which is very important. So this is great because he does get the second missile. So you can see here the early game advantage is he has a Mohawk gunship, so I just group up on that with both of my level 9 Pitbulls, boost up my level 9 Pitbull to take it out a little bit more faster, so I don't have to take a bunch of hits. And you can see here things are going really, really, really well. And at this point, I'm just trying to maintain and keep things going. And I have yet to grind my second account right now. Like at the moment, I'm grinding my main account, but my second account has literally been ungrinded at all. Like I haven't really messed around with anything on this secondary account. I may do it at some point, but the problem is that with the season reset now the way it is, if I find it hard to find time to grind my main account and this account. So yeah, basically, so we go into 2 pit bulls here, and you see I have no anti-air. So at this point, my only counter to any air that he has is a pit bull, which can be a little bad because guess what? You have the new things like the Orca bombers in here. You have you have this deck obviously using Orcas, and I go into a gunship because I did notice he had quite a bit of Mohawks, so I was like, well, he probably won't be able to build too many Talons to go into attack me. He does have hammerheads, as you can see. He uses an ion cannon there pretty well. I could have dodged out of it, but I was stupid, and I did this. It was pretty late. Well, actually, it was actually very early in the morning. No, what the heck am I talking about? I'm thinking about something else completely entirely different. I'm sorry, I just did these matches. I was thinking about something else. I was probably thinking about another video. I'm sorry. I mean, just did these matches, and it's very late right now. So basically, sorry if my micro is like all over the place. Like I did the best I could. for how it is literally you can see 1 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, it's a lot. And plus I had a headache, so excuse any micro. But I still win these matches, but still. And obviously no deck has a 100% win rate. So far I haven't actually gotten a loss with this deck specifically yet. So some person did ask me last time I made a video saying that no deck has 100% win rate. Can you show me losses? I did have some losses. I even played a couple of more games after or a little bit before he asked me the question just to see if I can get some losses. So here we are against a GDI tech deck, which we know how annoying those are, but he is using the so-called OP Orca Bomber with the new OP Orca Bomber, which was trash against my deck since once he pulled it out, I didn't even build it on ground, or at least I basically avoided it. He was just running around with it doing nothing. He wasn't, I don't know what he was doing. So I go in immediately into a War Dog, and I go to scout to see if he goes double harvester, since a lot of times a lot of Colonel Jackson's teamed not Colonel Jackson, yeah, Colonel Jackson. I'm thinking about General Sullivan. Sorry, Colonel Jackson. A lot of Colonel Jacksons love to go into double tech decks because the boost is so good, especially with this new buff. And I knew that with the new, but you can see there his riflemen did so much damage to my war dogs. Level 11 riflemen, which are just like 3 levels above my unit here, so they stand no chance against these riflemen. Even riflemen can do a ton of damage. So I build a shockwave. His answer is Talon as always. Well, not as always, but a lot of people run Talons on their decks, including myself. Like, I love Talon. Talon's so good. Like, I can actually bring my Talon up to level 10 at the moment, which I think is my first level 10 unit, which is cool and awesome. So yeah, yet again, back into the problem, and I still win this, back into the problem that levels don't matter. I mean, a lot of people, like, levels do matter in some situations, but not all situations. Like, I actually have no level 10 units on my roster, and I have made it myself all the way to Siberium. And note that time when I made it to Siberium with with GDI, I actually only had level 8 units. That was like a couple of season resets ago when the first season reset, the first like new season reset system came in, when it first actually applied to the game. That was when I actually got there with like level 8 units fighting level 10s and 11s, and I still won thanks to having okay micro. My micro is not the best at times. It can be really good at times. It can be really pretty bad at times. Pretty much like everyone else does. Pretty much the same thing for almost close to everyone else, except for like Alicia Destiny and Alicia Destiny. I want to say Bike Rush, but I don't watch a lot of Bike Rush's replays. I watch a lot of Alicia Destiny's replays and a lot of her vids, but I do not watch a lot of Bike Rush's vids. However, because this is right now a really good deck and I've been using it a lot, like I said, and it's been really fun, and I've been even in situations where it seems like I have nothing to counter this Orca Bomber here. However, you see, I just completely avoid the Orca Bomber because he runs out of bombs, and I don't hunt it down. I'm not gonna waste my time hunting it down. I'm trying to go for his harvesters, and then I go straight into a base rush. And this is where I actually base rush here, and this is where pretty much the game's in. I use my pit bull to take out the other Orca Bomber on Discord. Let's not worry about that. So you see, I build another Kodiak. He should have at this point went ahead and tried to base rush me or do something, but he didn't. You can see here he was too late. He was way too late on his micro to stop my other Kodiak. Even then, though, you can see here he was just way too late. You can see here, bam, there you go. I get these. I do get the base rush off, and that is going to be it for now, guys. It's really late, so it's going to be a very short video. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.